ground shake.
Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Sypher back at it again today. Today's gonna be a quick, kind of a quick video. It's just a response to one of my last videos, which is the last video on my channel, which is called MW4 has been leaked, has been confirmed, and then I put in the title called Ghost from MW2 in there as well to kind of spike interest into the video, and it got a decent amount of views, so I thought I might as do a response video to a couple of those comments in the comment section that people left, which thank you to you both. You guys left a good thing for a topic for this video. And also I want to kind of put my thoughts into it because I've named this video probably around the lines Activision needs cash or something like that. So today I thought I would do my videos and thoughts and comments, response to comments on my last video. So this is kind of a response video and also my personal opinion on MW4. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is, of course, Activision stock is declining, as you guys can see as by the picture on here. It's decreasing by like a rate of negative 3.57 or 47, something like that. So it's losing value at that rate every day, and that is pretty bad for a company. I mean, that's pretty bad. It's not losing that much daily because, you know, it could just be due to economic state in the United States or anything like that can also affect it. But anyway, a bad kind of stock revenue, which has been passed over the 3 past games, being MW2, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, and even Black Ops 4 have gone through this kind of depression of stock decreasement. So it's kind of bad that they're still using this decreasing stock, but I will admit though that Black Ops 4 has increased its in-stock value by a little bit. I believe it was losing around negative 5% at one point, and then went to a negative 4. Now it's gone up to a negative 3, and that's probably due to the Battle Royale mode and, you know, how much stuff has evolved around Call of Duty Black Ops 4 being Battle Royale and zombies and multiplayer, you know, being extensions. But Black Ops is pretty much the main reason why people bought Black Ops 4. So it brought a big amount of community to there. But it's still probably not enough to keep its stock value where it once was, which was at a very high exponential rate. So if I was to recommend a time to buy stock, now would be the ideal since the next game is coming out, which is Modern Warfare 4. And my main idea to this is why Activision needs cash is because, in all honesty, think about it here for 2 seconds. Just think in your head the story of Modern Warfare. Okay, you thought about it, right? For 2 seconds. MW4 does not need to exist at any point in time. Think about it. The only living main character that has been confirmed live is Price. He is the only living main character left. Soap is killed, Sandman is killed, and his presence is only in MW3, so not that big of a main character. Ghost and Roach have been confirmed dead and now being confirmed to be alive now for God knows why reason. Gaz has been killed, and also think about it, all of the main antagonists have been killed. The main antagonist of MW1 was Sakayev and Al-Assad. Both of them were killed. Also, the Marines were killed. The playable Marine characters were killed in that game as well, so they're not coming back. In MW2, it was kind of Makarov. It was Makarov mostly, and also mixed, but kind of between the Russians, depending on what side you were fighting and what story mission you were doing. So that is taken into account. In MW3, it was just Makarov, period. It was just Makarov, mostly the main antagonist of the game, and he was connected to be in MW1 as via story missions in MW3 and cutscenes and explanations. So he's kind of been connected roughly loosely between all 3 games, and being that Price is the only survivor left, and if I'm thinking this is going to take place after the events of MW3 from what I'm expecting, is how the hell are they going to fit this new story? Okay, honestly, think about it. What are they going to take? Is like Price going to be old and like you're going to be set a whole new cast of characters? Because that's the only way I'm thinking they're going to do it. You know, honestly, in all honesty to me. So in my head, that's what I'm thinking. Or they're going to bring back Ghost, and him and Price are going to have some memorable moments, and then something's going to happen, and magically someone is either not dead, or a new antagonist arises to lead to MW5 and MW6, and God knows how many more MWs they need to make to get their stock value back up. You see where I'm going with this? Is that MW4 does not need to exist, and they're putting so much teasers, quote-unquote, they're teasing it themselves, literally, I mean, who the hell posts Ghost content on a Call of Duty Twitter channel if you're not talking about Ghost from MW2? Honestly, who does that? Nobody. So reference to this just means that he's coming back, and that he's going to be the mysterious character that's coming back, and he's actually the most fan favorited in Call of Duty history. So it'd be perfect to bring him back into a fan-favorited game just to bring up stock value. So that's what I'm talking about, is that Activision made Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 4 just strictly for money values. There was no other purpose. MW4 in all reality doesn't need to exist. MW3 ends the story perfectly by killing all main antagonists and having a great story arc between characters via being in some new ones like Yuri having a good explanation and why he's there, and also Sandman, you know, a good connection to the rest of the story. You know what I'm saying is that there's good ties, a good ending, an enjoyable, reasonable ending. It's not like Ghost where it ended literally with the hugest cliffhanger in Call of Duty history, probably next to MW2. Okay, MW2 left was also a cliffhanger. Okay, those two games are the only games in Call of Duty history that left intentional cliffhangers. So that's what I'm saying, is that it's the only being made to be for a cash purpose, and for that cash purpose to me is to bring up their stock value, because it's decreasing slowly lower, but it's still decreasing at a pretty fast rate. And they're trying to make their stockholders happy, so they're trying to make games and stuff that relate to, you know, so they can see spikes in their stock. You know, so that people can come back to the series and experience the old but new ties to the series. You know where I'm going at with this? You see where I'm going from a business standpoint, why this game is being made. It's not actually being made because it needs to complete a story. It's just being made for cash flow and cash value. Okay, that's what I'm getting from it. And one of my good commenters left a comment, and I'm sorry if you don't want me to put this on here, but I have to kind of give credit to where credit's due to this comment, and is that dude gamer. That's not a personal name, thank God. But he says, just because they said it's going to be MW4 doesn't mean it will, though. Not saying it's just won't, just you know, he's just, you know, saying we will know for sure once IW shows us the trailer. And that's a good point. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good point. And I put as response, yeah, true, but Infinity Ward kind of confirmed this. And confirmed it, and Activision need to make more money, and they want a title that will sell copies, and Modern Warfare is a good one to pick. Remember, cash runs the company, so it's most likely going to be MW4, but yeah, you do have a point. And I try to make a point to reference this video saying that they need to have cash flow to make more games. And if your company is slowly decreasing in value, eventually you're going to go out of business, so you need to make the customers happy, and this is one title that will entitle that. So that's a good question, I'm not gonna lie, and I hopefully this video and my comment will respond to you as a decent response. But I'm just saying that yeah, you are right, but being that Infinity Ward already has been confirming this for 2 years now, because they started confirming it halfway of 2018, that leaks and information started to leak out. In 2019 and between 2019 and 2018, it's kind of been confirmed, like exactly that it's going to be MW4. So I'm just saying that it could possibly mixed up, but I'm not sure. Don't count my word on this. I'm just kind of putting a response video to this. Alright, so the next question that I got is actually a really good question. Also, thank you to this person, Monster Sage, I want to say. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. I got the notification since you have your subscriptions publicly. Thank you. But this person, I don't know if it's a female or male, but whatever gender you are, I'm sorry, I'm not assuming genders, but this person said, I'm sure the mystery person will be Sandman. They never showed him die. It will be what you least expect. And then I put in the comments response, it could be possible, but I think it's going to be Ghost due to the skulls and Ghost being tweeted out. But that also may be cool, even though he plays a minor role in the story, but that would be cool too. And you know, and honestly, he really does play a minor role. He's only there just to connect the dots between two events that happened. It's not even really regard. It's more just backstory information that's not even completely told in the campaigns. And also, kind of thinking about it, you know, he's stuck under a mine. There's only one way out, and that's through helicopter evacuation or the tram up, but that has been destroyed. He doesn't get on the helicopter. He's in a mine surrounded by Russians, and it's collapsing. And you actually see it collapse in the game once you leave it. So he's most likely dead. I'm sorry. It's just, and he also puts in response, or whatever this person puts in response, I hope so. I like Ghost, and as I just been confirmed, Ghost is the most fan favorite character in Call of Duty history by statistical standards. Price coming out at a very close second, and then Soap as well. And then Reznov and Mason are kind of tied between, you know, the two, depending on what time and what game you're depicting from. But yeah, these are two really good questions, and I thought I would respond to them due to them being a good question. So both of you, thank you guys for your comments. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll try to make more response videos if I do see necessary. But this is what I'm just saying about this video, is that I think the only reason why it's going to be MW4, even though it has no right to be existed, is just due to cash flow. And honestly, that kind of saddens me, because if you think about it, Black Ops 3 didn't need to exist either. Black Ops 4 didn't. It barely ties the specialist multiplayer and some of the characters from the campaign back to life, and kind of ties it in a loose and loopity-doopity-doo dimensional rift freaking thing that has now been confirmed canon. So they had to kind of confirm this from Black Ops 3 for those characters to be canon. But in all reality, the Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 don't need to exist. It's just that they know that that name will sell copies, and that's what happened. Guess what? Their stock went up in value dramatically. It went from like -4 to -4, like -7 to -5 to -4 to now -3. And with MW4 being confirmed, I think it's going to go up to at least a -1%, and it's going to be increasing more after that. So I know today's video is a little bit of a quick one, but like I said, response video to you guys' comments and to my ideas of why MW4 is actually being made due to a business standpoint. We won't know the full story until the game actually comes out, and if it does turn out to be a different game, well, oh well. I made videos on it. That's my mistake. You don't know everything. Alright, so anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Please do click that subscribe button. It does help out the channel. Also, click that bell notifications icon to stay up to date with the latest videos. You guys will get an email and also a notification on YouTube as well. Sometimes it works. I know for me it works, because I've tested it out a few times. It does work. I will admit, though, it does not work all the time. I'm not lying. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.